Okay, this is purely for entertainment value because Mario doesn't know how to do a damn thing. So your transmission is not that 65 polished one there.
No, it's not. It's this guy right here.
You have that piece of crap black one there.
Yep.
So this is interfering with our picture. I got clues here for me. Okay, so there you go. Take it apart.
Take it apart, huh?
I got a project to do behind you I gotta work on.
Great.
Right after I get my neck sheet fixed.
There we go. It popped out.
You already blew the dirt in your face, you said?
I already blew the dirt in my face.
Here, have one of those.
Hey, I need a little bucket.
Oh, I'm the tool chaser now, huh?
Oh my gosh. My debut.
It's just for small parts. That's for bigger parts.
Small parts.
Maybe I'll rag there for you. Is that tight?
Oh, that's tight.
I even found that special link for you. Like that?
It looks like you were about to do another one.
No, all that junk I got.
Alright. I'm feeling kind of good about myself right now.
You haven't broke anything yet?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Haven't broke anything. But, you know, there's never a little... Oh, that was
I can throw a couple more up here if you want to take more apart.
Which other ones need to get taken apart?
There's another one right here somewhere.
How many trannys do you want to do at the same time? Alright.
That's another clean off. I think this was off of the 67. You got 65, 67, and what year here?
78.
78, that'd be a new bike.
Okay, I think I have a problem.
Did you break one already?
No, I think it's this one's stripped.
Did you break the wrench or the screw?
Oh, there it goes.
There you go, you only half stripped it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good job.
So far, that's broken.
Check out that custom hardware over there.
That?
I thought you liked this one, you said.
I did. I do. Actually, I still do.
Just not on your motor cases.
Just on my, yeah. Let's see here.
That's Fred does that.
Fred is just copying me.
Except for the acorn nut part.
Yeah. He went awry. He went rogue. Alright. I think I did it, but let's make sure.
You break anything yet?
No.
Ready for the big hammer?
Where's the hammer?
I don't know, I don't have tools.
Alright.
You better bring the whole bucket, you're going to need it.
Bucket. Tool bucket.
Where are you going to put those?
Right here.
You're blocking the view.
Oh yeah.
You going to pull the screws off first?
Screws going here?
Small stuff does.
Okay. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing, but I really don't.
How much you pay for the extra for these gold-plated hardware?
It came with the transmission.
Oh,
Actually.
custom.
Yeah, it's custom stuff. Came with it.
Deal.
Dude, these gloves are stupid. I don't know why I didn't wear them.
I have my own gloves.
You're just your fucking hands.
Renewable.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're making this stuff. I don't know why I was wearing those stupid things.
So you broke the corner off.
I did break that corner off. Alright.
So how'd your 13-inch shocks work out?
It's alright, but man, those things are gaudy.
We're not looking at the gaudy, just look at the height.
It's,
This one's gold plated too.
All right.
What's that? This new come off too?
You are gonna pull that? I think I beat it off with it on there.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, that's come off.
well, I'm definitely gonna go with the other figure here at that height though. Because the struts.
Listen. Very different.
Barely.
That one's harder.
Oh, okay. Hit it here?
No.
I'm just hitting it because I want to hit it.
I can tell you just hitting it. It's during my lunch break.
So I did the hard part.
You didn't need any drink either. Just salty chips.
I didn't have enough, like, just dry 7-Up or the hot 7-Up.
You know, I'm supposed to be working on that thing over there. Okay, you got to hit it on the bottom under here.
Oh.
Then it comes right off. Oh my God, look at all those teeth in there. It's top secret, can't see with the camera.
I'll pull it. Let me get that camera. I'll take it. See if I can,
So what are we looking for here?
let's see here.
You want to see if it's blown up yet, or?
Well, I want to...
It takes a 1-to-1 speedo, but you're not using a speedo, so we don't care. It's a 79 tranny.
How do you know that?
78. It's got square dogs in it instead of round dogs. I think they only came out in 79, as I remembered, but could be wrong. Appears to have all the teeth. And they appear to be smooth and not pitted out. I get a little wear on this one though. See right in the root of the tooth how it's getting a little smeared looking down in there?
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to flake in the bottom of it. That's what they look like before they start to fail. So these are only starting to fail. They haven't failed yet.
Sick.
So that means you're still good to go.
Yeah, for me, fuck yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. You look at the rounded dogs. Oh, we just popped in. We locked up. It's like Jack's bike. Sounds the same. You go. Both of you guys are swearing.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, we hooked. Oh, we grabbed a tooth.
Oh, there you go.
That's a bang shift.
That's performance shift.
Performance. So you see how the dog's only slightly rounded, and the
Yeah.
match is only slightly rounded gear. So that's pretty good. How's this one? See the round mark on that dog?
Oh, yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Appeared to be in gear again. So go over here and look at the other gear. Doesn't appear to be too bad. So it doesn't look like Keith was too abusive on his tranny before he sold it to you.
Yeah, I don't think he was beating it like I'm going to beat the hell out of it.
He's only got like 18 years on this gearbox.
Hey, man.
You can tell you had filthy oil in it.
Well, it looks good to me, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Well, you can reuse it.
We can reuse it, right?
You will. Not cheap. How's the in-play? It has some. That's a good sign. Alright, so what are we in here for?
Well, we got I guess it has to come apart
Why?
because we're going to repair this case.
You don't like that? That's custom.
No, that's it's a little methy to me, you know what I mean? So that's got to get...
That's what a spool gun does. See all the splatter?
Yeah, that needs to be repaired
Nah, it's just fine.
or just cleaned up.
This obviously works good. It's got a bolt through it.
It works good. And then we got to clean this case up and I want the chrome ratchet lid, and I need the FX shifter cam, actually.
Which one's that?
Well, this is for an FL.
How do we know?
Because this is facing down.
That doesn't mean it's an FL because you didn't look in there yet.
Well,
You have to shift it to see if it's an FLH FX. So you're assuming it's all stock. You never assume shit like that. See how it says 74 on it? It's FX.
that's an FX shifter. Shifter cam.
It says 74 on it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Got me. That usually means it's an FX. Yeah, tranny's worth more money than you thought it was. I didn't know I left.
And we're back.
What'd you leave?
We're still here.
You were looking at the tranny.
You gotta
What'd you
say a few
leave?
cuss words.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
So the FL and the FX, they're mirror images of each other, the shifting pattern, correct?
Yeah, see, this one has 74 on it. This one has nothing.
And that's how you can tell. The 74 tells you it's an FX.
Usually that makes what it means, yes.
Okay.
And you flip around like that, in the mirror image. So now you gotta look at yours. Here's you got the squiggly lines over here on the left side instead of the right side. What's that mean?
That's FX.
What'd you want?
I needed FX
Why?
because I want what's this called? The shifting drum?
Why'd you blowing up so much? You gotta stand back.
Sorry, I was zooming in.
What'd you say over there?
Yeah. This needs to be adjusted up.
Right.
So for what the system I'm running, I need this shifting drum.
So you're saying somebody put this together wrong?
Yeah. Or they put this wrong part on this cover, the dust cover, whatever.
Oh, well that makes you mad, doesn't it?
Well, no. I'm happy that there's an FX shifting cam in there.
Oh, that just saved you $300.
Yes, sir, dude.
Because I wasn't gonna sell you any of mine.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. It sure was.
Now you don't have to buy Fred's tranny now. You're running ahead.
It's a good day today, guys.
You need to flip the camera around so you can see. How come the light's off? Did you kill the battery?
Nope.
You sure? Oh, right in the eye.
Oof, that's a bright one.
All right. So now what are you gonna do?
Well,
Get back together, go racing.
I mean, clearly that'd be the best thing to do. Then does it need to come apart to fix that?
Only if you don't want it to catch on fire and fix it correctly.
So the correct answer is it needs to come apart.
Oh, okay.
So this thing needs to come apart.
Okay, where's your drip pan?
The drip pan's gonna be over here in the back room.
In the back room.
Yeah.
It's a good place for it. Damn, he's getting good. That's the one you just got done cleaning out.
Right.
And you scraped the crap off your bike. It's only about an inch thick.
It's nice and clean out.
Okay, it appears it is a late style throughout very got a little bit of oil in it.
Drip pan?
Well, you could use that one, but the small one would have been good. But
Okay, I'll grab the smaller one.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
this bearing doesn't want to come off. Who beat the bearing on? That appears to be stuck on there.
The bearing?
Yeah. Did you want it off?
Absolutely.
Oh, too bad. You realize you can't take the tranny apart until the bearing's off.
Well, let's take a freaking saw to it. Nice.
Saw it. You are abusive to your vehicles, aren't you?
I learned from the best, Keenan. I've seen you freaking burn out on your damn 45.
You also gotta get this out of the way so you can put a puller on here. Otherwise you're gonna push, if you push on this push rod, it pushes right outside the cover over here.
We're not using that cover anymore.
So you don't care.
Well, I can sell it, so I do care.
Does
To
anybody,
you.
does anybody want to buy a custom cover with custom acorn nuts?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is there a hole over there yet? Not yet, but
Not
you
yet.
can put one in there if you want.
Okay, that is extra.
That costs extra for the hole?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we need to pull this off.
I actually need to pull that off before you can get the push rod out, because this push rod's in the way. So you got to pull that side off. Now, as soon as you pull that side off, there's going to be one problem. You're going to have an oil leak.
So that's why we're gonna flip it. Hence the drip hand.
Is that what that was for?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're going to pull this kicker arm, or are you going to leave it attached to the kicker cover so everything is one?
So So I'll probably just attach it right there, and
Okay.
then
You
keep
gonna
it.
keep this acorn drain filler thing here too, or you gonna?
Try to take that out.
I don't
Might
know.
as
I
well.
don't know what you keep or not keeping.
So yeah, I'll remove the kicker arm and then the acorn drain plug,
Okay.
and then the
9 acorn nuts.
9 acorn nuts. I gotta do that all by hand. Sweet.
Well, you could get the zip gun out and go zip, 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 and be done, but you know, whatever you want to do.
All right. Let's get that zip gun going here.
You know where it is.
All right. Well, I'll go grab it.
Somewhere.
Right over
Remember, I gotta work on something important.
Okay.
I have to make a tool that goes right here to do my kicker gear piece.
All right. All right. For you guys watching at home, this is probably really cringeworthy watching me do this shit to my bike. This is a transition, I should say. 'Cause I clearly don't know what I'm doing, so it's all good. You gotta start somewhere, though, you know what I mean? Oh gosh. There it is. Whew. Oh gosh. This way. This way.
Pull the bolt out.
Yeah, that's nice and rusted.
Rusty.
Yeah, that was nice.
Brand new. What are you talking about? Yeah, put it over there.
Trying to get this arm off.
Hit it again. Board over there, red 2-jaw puller. So you can
Red.
find it.
Jaw.
Yeah, it'd be red, 2 jaws. Looks like a puller. Yeah, resembles that. What is that?
Red 2-jaw puller.
There you go.
Got it. Red 2-jaw puller.
You can tell?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Boom.
You figure how to use that?
I think I know how to use it.
You're already screwing up, you gotta center it up.
Yeah. Oh,
It's called a bridge puller. It slides back and forth.
now I see that. It's the arm.
See, somebody was videotaping the wrong thing. What's the problem? It's smarter than you are. That's the problem?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely true.
It's real simple, all self-contained. You just have to turn it.
Yes, sir.
You even got a center hole on the kicker shaft to help center. What you do?
You pull on it.
It pulls the kicker shaft. Look at that. That's probably what they call a puller. So you're blocking the view. You're supposed to hold the puller in your hand, the puller,
Gosh.
and then you turn. That's listening.
Oh. Gosh. I'm all excited. Or camera. The camera is really making me my life.
Here's how you do this. Okay, go for it. I'll loosen it up for you. Well, let's go. Can't be a pistol pusher all your life. You gotta actually work at some point. Yeah, you gotta hold the puller. The Mexicans have no strength to do anything. Your mom would never let you out to do anything, did she?
There it is. It's off.
No, it isn't.
Oh no, there's a part. Okay. See it.
You see what?
I thought I didn't see that shaft.
You got shafted?
Oh gosh, I'm a weakling, man. That's what happens when you type on a computer all fucking day.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Pardon my
Stupid computer.
stupid computer.
Resembles me.
A lot.
This also works really nice up here when this one doesn't pull up. Kind of like this one over here, he said it didn't pull off.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to pull back so you can see the other tranny sitting here. See? You gotta sneak in and do an extra one here because he said this one come off. He was having issues with it.
This needs to come up too. I'm gonna do that.
Did you?
Nope.
This one's tight too.
It's getting crooked.
That's because it pulled off the other side over there.
There it is.
He was right. This is tight. And this was pulling off. A little fine? I think it did.
Yeah.
No, all the sides pulling up. He's right. That is tight.
So I have to come back to it. What's in this box that needs to be on this table? That's what I need to know.
The guts for the tranny.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's on there pretty damn tight.
A little bit of heat.
So we have to use a press to take that apart.
Press.
We have to take it apart from the cover and then put it in the press and push out hydraulic pressure. Usually this tool does it, but not in this case.
So I'm not a wimp. So actually, I still have my wimp.
You wimp on the other one.
Yep.
Okay, wimpy.
Thank you.
This has valuable transmission stuff in here. Okay.
Nice new gear sets.
New to you.
Oh, look how nice and bent that bolt is. Look at this
Somebody
thing.
over torqued it.
I don't know if you can see that, but I think it's just like a freaking.
What do you got?
Whatever. Well, I mean, all I can tell you is that's food.com, but like I said, those people
He doesn't want to come out. Just gotta hit just a little bit more. Of course, there's probably a trick to this, but I don't know. He's gonna let me struggle here for an hour. Why'd you do that? I almost have it off.
I heard you beating the shit out of something. I didn't know what it was. All that, you just trying to get the lid off?
Yeah.
Well, why are you taking so long? It's just a lid.
It's gonna be
He's gonna be like,
good video live.
touch it, yeah.
Well, you're cocking it, but other than that, what's the problem?
I don't know. Me. The problem is me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, excuse me.
Again.
Well, you get that's swearing on YouTube.
We run a PG system around here. One hit and one try. So you have to use your brain.
Which I don't have
When,
much of.
when things are cocked, they usually don't like to come out. Just like you, when you're cocked, you don't like to come out either.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Now you have to read between the lines what that meant.
Yeah.
Some people might have thought that meant something else, like Fred. He would definitely do that. Look at the quality of the casting. You see all the pour marks in there? The
Yeah.
shrinkage marks?
Good stuff.
And mass production item there. Okay, now this can come out. So we have access to the other shaft now.
This goes in the big
Now
bucket.
this is the oversized throw-up bearing in here, which is not stock. You get the heavy-duty upgraded version.
Wipe it off so it doesn't get all your.
Why? It's the bucket's for.
But the bucket it has just holes in it.
Well, when you're all done, you wipe it off to the floor.
Okay.
You know, this bucket had a previous life. It was a minnow trap.
The minnow trap.
That's what you bought it for. Now.
It's for the solvent tank.
It probably have multiple uses. It's actually a spray washer tank that actually bolts together. Two pieces go together. You got two buckets bolted together.
Just
Now,
like a
are
minnow trap.
you going to keep this piece, or are you going to get another one, or
Was the chrome one is just the cover, right?
are you going to do electric start only? What do you got planned?
Kick only, chrome cover.
So you might want to keep this stuff here then.
Absolutely.
So that means you're going to have to take this apart. So that means you have to get a chisel and knock the tab out of the way, not my screwdriver. And you got to get a 7/8 socket here to pull that off. And this one here I think is 1 inch or 15/16.
So chisel, knock that off, then pull that off.
Yes.
A chisel, a proper chisel, not a screwdriver.
And then you got to pull the retention device down here, which is what?
This guy right here,
It's an E-clip.
E-clip.
Usually
Oh,
it's-
that E-clip, take that
yeah.
out and
I
then.
usually put a screwdriver and jam and pop it.
Okay.
And then this piece here will come up. And then you'll have the parts you want to keep. I don't think you need to keep the Allen bolt jammed in right here. That's stock. That's custom.
Where do you keep your?
Are you going to retain this gasket that's already torn?
No, we're using that. Actually, we're gonna run it through the through the solvent tank.
We're going to clean it first before we reuse it?
Yeah.
You probably would. Oh, here's your diaper you lost.
Thank you.
Look at that. It's still good.
It's still good to you.
You reuse it. Look at that. Barely broken in. Now, they got a bunch of JB weld in there. It's just full of crap right there. Oh, that is some. Oh, you gotta get camera shot of that. That's some good stuff there.
Yeah, it is some
You
good.
gotta wipe your hands off before you use that camera.
I did wipe my hands.
Maybe use a cleaner towel.
Hey guys. Thanks.
This is like looking at your water, but not so fine.
Not so what?
Not so fine. Goo in there.
Oh wow.
It's like lapping compound. Always gonna unscrew it. Without dropping it?
I'm a pro.
Pro. He's a pro. We don't know pro for what. Prophylactic maybe, but not a pro. So you have a little bit of goo buildup right here. And definitely got some goo buildup right here.
Ooh, that's nice.
This is called break-in lubricant. Secondary, you can use as lapping compound. That's what happens when you you have a lot of wear and tear in your transmission and you never change your oil. Now, obviously he changed his oil recently, but it didn't. This was already solidified in here, so it didn't come out. Good stuff.
All right.
You don't like that repair?
Yeah, the repair is kind of ghetto. Not gonna lie.
It's sealed up good there. Look at that.
It's a nice seal. Yeah, but that shall be repaired.
It's going to be repaired at some point?
I'm hoping.
Okay.
Yeah. Get this thing back up on here. So y'all can make fun of me. I'm the guy.
I'm the one that gets the comments, not you.
Yeah, but we all know.
What's your email address?
It's all good.
I'll be sure to forward them to you.
Yeah.
No, you can go on YouTube and watch them yourself. They're all up on there.
I don't have a computer.
Oh, then you got a problem.
I have a dumb phone too.
Lucky.
I gotta
I'm
try
trying
to
to-
figure out how to make this all work over here.
Yeah.
So that's almost done. One step closer.
One step closer. Okay, so now I gotta get the chisel, which is somewhere in this facility.
Toolbox,
Toolbox. Whoa.
top drawer, right side.
Oh yeah, actually there's chisels in here.
And the smaller ones are up in the toward the top front. The top back, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, got that.
Toward the center, about 2 inches over from the left, from the right side. And that way you get the right one. It looks like it might work. It's not even screwed up yet. Bike is relatively new.
Relatively.
So he'll use that to screw up. He'll do that over here. I gotta figure out how to get that bearing off over there.
Correct chisel. Not the screwdriver.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you can use it for screwdriver.
No, not a chisel, they don't work. You didn't even hit your finger yet. They had one claw tab? Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, that double tight.
Well, you know.
I gotta figure out how to get that bearing off of there. You can take the lock top off that big gear over if you know too. And then one on the end of the main shaft. There's a whole bunch of them. There's one on the other shaft also, that's the one.
Oh, there. Okay. I'll do that
I'll
later.
get them all while you're at it.
Alright.
I forget how I'm gonna do this now.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You're working already?
Well, you told me to get this stuff off too. Ooh, that's nice on there.
You dumped that oil out, did you?
Almost all of it.
Okay.
Try to, you know.
Are you done screwing it up yet?
There you go. Almost.
Yeah, stay heading to the bottom, you can pull up a little bit higher up on the tab. It's easier. There gotta pull a bearing off now.
Oh.
So we got a clamshell puller. You know what they call a clamshell?
Ah. 7/8. Let's hope it is. 13/16.
Toolbox. Clean off your slimy little digits.
Digits?
Yep.
Is that my hand?
Fingers.
Fingers.
I don't think your bolts are long enough here, but maybe. Might just make it. Nope. Back row.
3/16 he said?
These are too short. 7/8 is one of them.
7/8.
The other one is 15/16 or an inch. I forget which one.
Weird.
And these are too short.
Man, I don't even get to use that tool yet.
What?
I don't even get to use that tool yet.
I've been here for a year.
Oh, there you go. We've got another 6 or 8 months.
Yeah. And then I gotta rip out that. Which is yeah. By the time you come back from your fishing, you might be able to. Usually. This poses a problem.
Well, what'd you do now?
No, nothing.
No problem. Then.
I got a smaller screwdriver. It'd be much easier.
My problem is I don't have long enough bolt. Need longer bolts.
Where's your long bolt at?
They're too long, too short. Go from one extreme to the other. That appears to be long enough.
It does appear that way.
Feels long enough. What are you doing? Breaking it?
Trying to.
Good. Don't mind me. Trying to keep my hands clean.
Sure.
Tools too, right?
Appears to be tight. I don't think that one to come off.
So I need that. And I need this. And there's that bearing.
That was on there.
Some fucking.
Actually, you can't put that in solid, it destroys it. Alright, you can handle it from there, right?
Yep, I'm good here. That's all I needed. Spring. Oh,
One gold and one.
Is that the pickup? Ew. How do you get this part off?
Got the lock off?
Yep.
Got the nut off?
Yes.
Got a hammer?
No, I do got that actually. Start whaling the knot.
Want to screw up the threads?
This way?
No.
This way?
No.
This way?
No.
Right here?
Yeah, that'll work.
Wrong hammer.
Wipe off the top, you get all oily. See how you dumped that in fresh oil, now it's all oily? Put your hand on the bottom. You said you didn't pull the lock off. I told you if you pull the lock off, yeah.
Oh, that, oh.
Comes off easy if the lock's not jamming the threads all the way up. You notice I used a hard part, not the soft part that's broken. I'm already yanked on it. I can tell he's used my hammer.
Ooh, look at that. Is that custom right there too?
Oh, that's a repair.
Let me look. Let me just.
You have to get real close to see that.
This thing's no good anymore. Don't like that.
Let me come over here and zoom in on it.
Oh, look at that. Nice repair.
It's a good repair.
Good repair.
You can't just get that anywhere like that.
Well, I mean, on the outside it looks decent.
Hey, that black covers everything. Wrinkle black, you know.
Very true. Touche.
That French?
Something like that.
Alright, I gotta get going.
You got enough fun?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow to put that master cylinder on. I'll try to get here a little earlier.
Okay. I'll be
Hey,
here.
man.
Alright, take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
You should get the brakes working.
Yeah, you know, that's progress.
Yeah. You got a way of hauling that chassis out of here, or is it going to be stuck here?
Well, let's talk to you about that.
It needs to stay here.
Is it possible to stay here?
Well, there's kind of a lack of room, but whatever.
I understand that. You need to get it out of here. Just say the word, and I'll get it out of here.
It's good for a couple weeks, but it needs to. I'll be here for a couple months after that.
Okay. Do you think?
So it's just a matter if we can get the motor done before 2 weeks or not. I don't know if I get it done that quick.
Okay.
How long you be here when you get back? A week or 2 weeks?
All a week, maybe something like that.
You'll be back in the bike in that time frame. So probably instead of trying to rush everything through, it's probably better to take the chassis out and when you get back, bring it back and the motor be all done right together.
Okay.
Sure if we don't wait at that point.
Right.
You'll be back what, after summer? July or what?
No. Well, I really won't be back till January before I have any time to do anything.
Oh, the whole rest of the year.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'll be back in and out for a day or two at a time, but not trying to
Not a week though.
No.
Okay.
I pretty much. I haven't worked since the end of January, so now I'm going back to work. Working.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get the brake handle. We'll go from there.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
There, man.
See you tomorrow.
So I need
What?
that bolt. Right, I think
It's not a
so.
bolt. That's a nut.
A nut.
Kind of like the customer.
Yep. Sir.
You didn't pull that out yet.
I'll pull it out as we speak.
That might be too big.
But I'm gonna put this back first before I use another tool.
Oh, you got my tools dirty. You had that one over here. There's a second new one shows over here.
I'm cleaning as I put it back.
That's good.
Cause
But you didn't clean your fingers off those.
I did. I was using. See,
Kind of half-assed.
this is all back together.
How about the shaft look there? Besides, we didn't fit the kicker very well.
Yep.
The washer could have been in a small parts box.
So I'm not using this. Small parts.
That'd be a small part, yeah.
All right.
Is it jammed in a high gear yet?
Probably. Probably not.
Well, that's off the bottom of the gearbox.
Oh, that works.
That works. Somebody's been adjusting the camera over here. I like how you drop in the oil before you put it in the clean box. I can tell you've been using the airline.
I didn't touch it.
Okay, you came all over it then.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were getting so excited over there.
I did. I got excited.
Jeez. Clean everything before I have to use it. Probably got all over my floor.
I'm just this rag that I was using is just full of oil and it's just spreading it everywhere.
That wasn't oil off that rag.
Whatever.
Where'd the zip gun go?
You're not using this one.
It's off. If somebody want to know how to make a socket, you take a socket, you cut the end of it off, or you bore the hole out, or you just use a 1-inch drive one. Then you take a piece of tube and you add it to a 1/2-inch drive socket, you need a 1/2 inch, and then you have your socket. And of course you got to turn it down real thin to fit in there and cut it flat so the threads are, you don't have the big radius on your hex plate. Or you can go buy one from Jen's for 150 bucks. Now this sprocket is on here upside down, remember?
It's on there upside down.
Because see, the recessed here is supposed to be on the inside, not the outside. Now, see, I got a big nick in that thing right there.
Yep.
It's going to make it hard to put a seal back in there. See how the seal is crushed looking? It's oval shaped.
Yeah.
That means it was probably leaking. So that high gear has been damaged or something, been pinched. We obviously know it's been hit right here, pull it in. So, yeah. Close-up time. This is going to be a 5-hour video, isn't it? Very exciting too, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been nailed right here. And you can see where they hit it right there above my finger with something dead, which shoved this in, which made the seal out around. Because if you look at it, it's tight here, tight over here. It's got a gap on this side and a gap on that side. So that's squished it in an oval shape, which makes the seal really not want to work very well. And so that didn't help it. So we got to see if this gear is going to be round once we get it out, or if not, I'm going to have to make it round again without breaking it, which might be rough. Otherwise the seal won't work. Either way, once I pull the seal out with that beat over like that, you ain't going to seal back in it. So a minimum I'm going to have to probably wind up grinding this piece here away a little bit to get to work. And looks like you got the right layer of silicone there. We have to take that off too. But other than that, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Just like new. New to you.
Like it.
New to you anyway, right?
Yep.
All right. The hole go. There we go. All right, so what's next? Besides, I'm supposed to be working on something else behind you. Pull the big nut off, the big socket. Is this in your way, sir?
That should go on there.
Are those in your way?
These go in the trash.
We're not going to reuse those?
No.
Okay.
Trash. So there's a trash can down here. So this.
No, he was just thrown on the floor.
Yeah.
It's probably off camera anyway. No, you're on camera. I told you it was a bigger one.
1 inch.
But it does fit that one.
Maybe the 1 inch.
It's either 1 inch or 15/16, so I forget which one.
1 inch.
Okay, good.
This one goes 7/8.
There you go. You were smart.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you dog it in both gears at once, it locks in.
So now I get the zip.
I heard that wasn't a zip gun, it was called something else.
Oh God,
Can you push that on by yourself? You need help. Made it. Damn, you're smart.
Yeah.
That's the big one, in case you didn't know.
So you jammed it up in gear.
So rotate the socket. Rotate it, your hand. Now hit it. Once you hold it straight instead of at an angle. Don't put your finger in there and hit that button. It will make the end of your finger sore. It'll also take some meat off.
Gotcha.
That's if you're not too unlucky. You can take the whole finger off.
So those are now.
Instead of doing like you do, you go like this with soft. Come off. You didn't have to worry about zipping a nut and chasing across the room.
Gotcha.
Or hitting you in the eyeball because you didn't have your safety glasses on. Heaven forbid you didn't have your safety glasses on.
Yep. So I'll take this off.
That's right. Try to get that off now. There's another nut behind it you need to off too. Another lock tab too.
Another nut.
That's right.
I'll see another nut.
You don't see a nut? Okay, now I got to pull the kicker ratchet off, so we use a 2-jaw puller and a tool to go into the shaft. Now somebody want to know where to buy this thing from. It's made by OTC. There's the number in the back right there. So I got mine at the bearing house. You probably get online too. This is an OTC puller also. This is not a Harbor Freight $5.99 puller. This one here cost probably about 130 bucks 20 something years ago. And I've been abusing it for 30 years. It's still good. So I guess you get what you pay for. So go buy the Harbor Freight one. Get a dozen of them. You'll need them. What'd you take it off for?
I don't know.
I'm quicker than you are.
There you are.
That's not the right socket. Alright, so this goes into the thing and you pop it. Off in your hand like that. Where's it go?
In the pile.
In the pile. Oh, there's a nut in there.
There it is.
Where'd that come from?
Oh.
I noticed that. Big zip in. There's a lock tab and you gotta get rid of. I'm gonna take my tools and run.
Oh, there is a lock tab in there, so I'll get my chisel. Because I'm the chisel guy now. I did it twice.
Twice?
There it is. What is that, 7/8? No. 1.25 inch? Oh.
7/8. It's the silver one. So what size is it?
1 3/8.
That's close to 7.
There's an 8 in there, you know what I mean?
Here's a 1 inch. That's a standard thread, not reverse.
Standard thread?
Standard thread. And you unscrew it like a normal bolt. Working on my project over here.
Now the main shaft just comes off, or?
No, you gotta keep working on it.
It looks like I need a screwdriver.
Good.
Right up there.
Looks dirty. Working on my project too.
That thing's just rubbing oil everywhere.
It's good.
Let me get this top gasket on.
Yeah, get that gasket off.
We're gonna reuse this. Put this in the solvent tank. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Okay. What don't you see?
A gasket.
A lock screw.
A lock screw.
Light transmission doesn't have a lock screw. It has a circlip over here.
Oh.
Another E-clip to take off.
So you take that E-clip off.
Another E-clip to come off. Holds the shift fork shaft in. Now that you're done unscrewing everything, you can take the shift forks out. You didn't lose that, did you?
It's right here. Do we need them?
You'll need it when you put it back in, yes. Okay, now you get the shift shaft out. So we have a long punch, skinny. It goes in a hole right there. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Pull the forks out. Don't mix them up, they're only go in one spot.
Well, get out of here. Alright. What else do I gotta do now?
Pull the counter shaft. Gotta take the plate off.
That. We need to get the chisel.
The other plate.
Oh. This?
Yeah, the counter shaft plate. You're on the main shaft.
This is the counter shaft?
That's
This
the
plate
main
needs to come.
shaft. Counter shaft's over here.
Yeah, that's what I was at.
Yeah, I need to pull it off.
How do I do that?
Screwdriver. Is the lock tab off yet?
Yeah, I took it off.
Good. Is that coming off?
Nope.
Okay, we'll leave it in there.
Okay.
Where's your punch at?
Punch.
Yeah,
Chisel.
that is correct. That is a chisel.
Mm-hmm. Punch. I don't have a punch.
We get everything for you.
I need to upgrade to a new fucking towel, I'll tell you that much right now.
I'm swearing again.
So. Back to it. I found it. Punch goes in here. Nail it out.
You know why I put that towel on top of there?
Why?
Because I knew some dumbass was going to clean their hands with my towels over there. So I put one on there. I knew it was going to get dirty.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Guess what happened?
I did that.
It's getting dirty. See, if it's protected, the one underneath it, it's not dirty yet.
So I punched it this way?
Yes, you need to knock it out.
Alright.
Did it move?
Yeah.
Good. Do it again. Plate fall off yet? One plate. Keep going.
Okay.
Is it out? What's the problem?
It's bouncing against this freaking seal.
It's called goop.
Goop.
Once you take the goop off.
There it goes.
Instead of hitting hard, why don't you just pull the goop off?
I just pulled the goop off. Look at that thing.
Show them. That's good stuff.
That was my seal they made.
It's out of focus. It's focusing on me.
Can you see that?
That is a piece of silicone material
Oh.
that used to be in the more liquid format.
Yeah, that just goes away.
Okay, the shaft out now.
Oh, I need my punch.
Should come around all by itself. Far enough. Pick up the cluster, give it the other fingers. Put your hand in there, grab the gear, pick up a little bit. There you go. How's it look? Is it all screwed up? Still got bearing area on it? Not flaked yet? Not rusted? looks usable. Just show the camera. See, it's not pitted, not flaked, or not rusted. That means it might be usable.
That's good.
Okay, there's a washer that drops down and jams it up. So flip the case over,
Oh, I see the.
rotate it. Would have helped if you held it a little bit, but the washer's in and you pull it out.
Yes, it's the washer.
Yep, one big washer.
Doesn't you want me to come this come apart?
It can come apart. One goes together one way. You just have to figure out what that one way is. That's it. There's a snap ring on it. Notice how there's no loose bearings falling out?
Yeah. It's good.
So you got cage bearings, late turning.
Ooh, look at that stuff in there.
See that washer over there that fell out?
Yeah.
That'd be the other side. Now you notice how that bushing is sticking out? Notice how that bushing is falling in and out with your finger?
Yeah. It's not supposed to do that.
No, it's not supposed to do that.
So that's an issue.
Yes. When that slides in and out with your fingers, just show them what that looks like.
Yeah.
That goes in, that's supposed to support the counter shaft
Yeah.
and be tight. It also explains why there might be an oil leak, because that's not supposed to be free
Yeah.
spinning in the case.
So,
So that's going to require either that prick punch and sleeve retainer Loctite that I'm a butcher for you on, or you have to buy an oversized one and beat it into the case. Which one do you like?
beating and casing.
You like the beating part?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to get an oversized bushing. Now you got to buy another part now.
Yeah.
We're up to 2 now, right?
2 parts.
Okay, now you got to pull the main shaft out.
And how I'm gonna do that?
You have to clean your hands.
With this towel, that it's just all it is just rubbing, pushing oil everywhere else. So FYI. Oh, oh my gosh! Look at this. I'll even use a dirty towel. This is dirty too. This is not even working. This is bad. Okay, there we go. Look at these stuff. These are nice. Look at this. It has like nice little things on here. Look at that. Chinese writing and stuff. Whatever.
Imported from Hong Kong.
Imported.
Now remember, the brown spot is the oil. Everything else is clean.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
So you put the oil part in your pocket. I like that.
Yeah. So I can use a clean part.
All right. You have to get the that plate off. Hold all the screws that are in there tight.
Oh, I need that little tool that pushes it.
It's called an impact knocker
The impact knocker.
with a big socket wrench. Well, this one might be too big to fit in there. We don't know.
It actually looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, my hands actually feel clean.
How'd that happen?
Because I got a clean towel. This thing is not good. You might as well burn it.
Burn it?
Yeah.
I think it'll burn for a week.
Yeah, it will. I'll keep a family of 4 nice and warm for a week.
Now you gotta make sure these fit in the groove. See how they fit in there?
Mm-hmm.
So it appears that these screws have already been hogged out to an oversized dimension. Okay, so once those are in there, then you gotta knock them out. So you go over here. Notice how that camera works so good over there?
Yeah, let me go grab the camera real quick.
Now my hands are getting oily from this clean tool here. I'll just knock it down a little bit. That's not a nut.
Yeah.
Mine's on the floor. Have to bring Terry, give us some more towels.
Yeah, tell them to fly some more in.
So you appreciate Terry's towels, is what you're saying?
Terry, who you bought the clean towels? Thank you, you're a lifesaver.
You have to hold the case because the screw's screwed up. You have to hold it so I can beat on it. You're going to hold it as soon as I hit it, it moved. See, the screw is slightly rounded out. Your light's not on.
I'm working double duty. There it is.
No, it's not on. It's still not on. No, it's on. So now you can see better. I was working the darker, I was alright. Now is this pushing here tight? What'd you do with that punch?
Your punch is to your left. Nope.
It's been punched?
Yep.
Now these screws here are hard to come by. And
Nope.
nobody has the good ones, they only have those cheap import ones.
So we gotta reuse them.
Preferably, right to the end.
Okay.
Then you gotta use the new ones that aren't worth the crap. Kinda like that rocker box did.
Gotcha.
Same problem. Nobody makes good parts. Oh, is this bushing tight?
Nope.
Tighter. That one will be held in Loctite. The other one you're pushing out with your finger, so it definitely wasn't tight. Now, some guy left me a comment that he replaces these all the time when you take your foot off the kicker and let it slam back up.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a real one there, they're heat treated, it doesn't have that problem. It's only those aftermarket ones that are made out of soft pig crap material. Those are the ones that have a problem. See, this one doesn't have a problem.
Hmm.
You buy good parts, genuine stuff, it works. I've actually bought cases to get those parts off before. Now they want too much money for broken cases. I used to be able to buy them for $10, but now you got to spend lots of money. All of these studs are wrong studs. See how they're all coarse thread?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be coarse in here, fine out here. That one looks like it's rounded off a little bit. This looks like a bolt. Not sure how they put that in there. They might have welded that in there. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now you got to get this main shaft out. Main shaft's this long and the case is this wide, so it shouldn't be any problem.
Sure.
Requires a tool.
Oh, okay. So now you just gotta be on it. There it is.
Not yet. Beat it in a little bit that way. You come over here. You hold on to the high gear. You beat on it that way.
Oh. Little trick of the trade there.
Do you think it's out?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
You have a problem with third gear. Third gear doesn't go through the big hole.
Oh, yeah.
Still gotta get third gear out. There's a snap ring you get to right there, but see, you haven't slid this gear here over enough yet to get to it. So you gotta come back, hold the housing up against the side of the case so it won't go in the hole again. Beat that a little bit more so that you can get access to the snap ring back in there. See the snap ring back in there? Not sure where the actual end of it is, but I don't see the end of it. No, I'm not going to reuse this snap ring, so I'm going to destroy it getting it out. Looking for the end of it. Haven't found it yet. There it is. That's the end of it right there. Appears to have some damage on it right now.
Oh yeah, that's not factory.
No. I guess that wasn't the end of it. So you lift up and over so it pulls out of the groove next to it. So you pop it up. Still going all the way out. This piece here is still in there. There we go. Now once you get it all the way out, it pops back in. That's why that one come out. This is not the one piece, this is the spiral lock version. See, it goes around more than one turn. They haven't made this style in a lot of years. It's an old tranny, so the new ones are just one clip around, so you can see what it split is and pull it. This one's a bit harder to do. But see, once it comes out, you're good. Now, most of the time, the low gear will go through the hole, but sometimes, I mean the second gear, sometimes they don't go through. Depends on what gear ratio you have. Otherwise, I got to get that gear off the shaft, and you can see that was a press fit. See, once you get in the hole there, it pops out. It comes out this side, see? And over here, you have your gear. Third gear. One destroyed snap ring, which is actually a spiral lock. One third gear spacer, which you want to keep. Now they make these in different thicknesses for in-play. Now, I'm going to make sure they put this in correctly. So you want to see a mark over here of some type. So see how this has no mark on this side? See, there's a mark over here. The mark goes toward high gear. Now on the better transmission, they actually put the word high right here. Not just some stupid mark, you don't know what it is. Because this will go in either way. Let's see the dog's reverse. See how it's angled here? It's angled here. So when it's in backwards, instead of driving off this face, it drives off this face. That's how this transmission here is put together, backwards. I had the lid off looking at it. They put it in backwards. He was popping out of gear and hard shifting. Okay, this one here, the dogs look good. Teeth look good. So it's a good one. And this one over here, once I clean the oil off, we'll be able to see better. But you want to make sure it's good down here in the bottom of the thing. The root of the tooth. And you run your thumb across, and if it feels like it's a nice curve, you're good. If it feels like it's flat or it's got a cut or a groove in the bottom of it, you know it's bad. So this one's smooth, so it's good. Now this one here comes out. Now this was under pretty tight, so you can either keep beating it with a hammer or you put it in the press behind you and push it out. So, see, it doesn't want to come out. Just breaks the hammer. So this one goes into the press. Where's that clean towel you had? That ain't the clean one. We'll use this one.
Alright.
Recycled it from down there.
Yep.
Make sure the blocks don't get caught on the spline. Clean your hands off somewhat. Oh, there's a box under there for some reason. See, it was the reason that was there, to catch its parts.
So that main shaft is bad.
It is, why?
Oh, look at all that worn. It's just all crap.
It's actually smooth up here.
Smooth up there, but down here isn't.
Smooth over here. It's a good shaft, except for the key's screwed up. The taper's bad. Other than that, it's like new.
Can we use it?
You can do anything you want.
Ugh, I hate that answer. So the correct answer is to replace it.
Could be. Remember, this is going to be bad, too.
Yep.
The late gears are smooth all the way across. The early ones have a groove in there and has a washer. So when you have the smooth one, it's for, it takes the torrington bearings in here, cage bearings. And if you have the other ones, it's for the groove bearing, I mean the loose bearings. So, see how this one's good? But it's bad on this side, so we have to see what we're going to do about this side. Still not sure how they got it banged up. I'm guessing that the sprocket wouldn't go on, so they beat it on with a big hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Finally went on. You can see it's oval shaped by looking at it. Dogs appear to be good. It's definitely an aftermarket gear, how it's made. So, it resembles Andrew's, but it's not because it doesn't have an AP on it. This says Andrew's like right there.
Oh, it is an Andrews gear.
It looks like it. So, got some big dollar parts in here. Too bad they screwed it up. So maybe all those are Andrews over there, who knows. It appears the seal is dragging on the gear. Probably because it's worn out, rocking around. Then knock that out. Where's your tool for getting that out?
I don't know. What do you use for that?
You lost it?
What about this guy over here?
Is the bearing any good?
Sounds good.
Must be good. Pressed dirty.
Andrews.
Does it say Andrews on it?
That says to me.
2.44. Stroker bike. Be real hard to get off the line with this.
Really?
Yeah. FLs are 310. FX are 260. The stroker gear ratio is 244. Same as your Sportster. If you had a 4-speed. Sportsters have 240 first cog. That's why they go so far in low gear. So it's going to be hard getting off the line with a big lot of gear. So drag racing might not be the strong suit on this transmission. This is called screwdriver.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It also resembles a seal puller.
that was nice and neat.
Cut it down 4 inches to fit in the toolbox. Told the Snap-on guy, why'd you make a screwdriver and fit in your damn toolbox?
Sure, thrilled.
They said, buy a bigger toolbox. No, I shortened the screwdriver. There's your seal spring. Okay, see the wear on that?
Yeah.
See the chisel marks in there?
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel the marks?
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good for the seal?
Yeah, that's not good for the seal.
Now that's what happens when you change the seal in the tranny. You screw up the surface. The seal works against, and the new seal don't work for squat. Also, see how it wears real bad? See how it's all eaten up?
Yeah.
See how this is all eaten up too? Everything in here is all eaten up. All the surfaces, inside, outside. That means everything was moving around quite a bit. The disadvantage of a cage bearing is you can't fit it. You can't tighten it up. This is actually bad. So whatever clearance you got in here, you're stuck with it. See the clearance?
Oh.
And they're always loose. So that means the only thing that's going to keep this straight is this bushing. So when it gets loose, everything gets loose. This one actually isn't that bad. That's the only thing that's keeping it straight is the bushing in here, not this. But the problem is we got too much in-play in the system, and we're rubbing over here. These ones are not adjustable for clearances for the in-plays. The earlier trannys, they had washing, you can set the in-play in the high gear. These are just throw together trannys. Kind of like a twin cam is. Slam it together, we don't care what it is. Started with these things. Alright, so you can have a lot of dragging in here. There's not much you can do about it. It's just the way it's made. That's why you never put a belt drive on these 4-speed trannys, because they can't take any kind of side loading. They already tear themselves up without the side loading. So,
But that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna belt drive on this thing.
not on the rear wheel.
Oh, okay.
Belts put a constant tension on your system. A chain only has tension on it when you're yanking on it. And it doesn't yank, it doesn't go sideways, it goes forward, front and back, the direction of load.
Gotcha.
A belt tracks to the outside, so it shoves the gear into the side of the case and makes everything heat up.
Oh.
That's how belts are made to work. And also they run a lot of tension on them to keep them tight. Otherwise they slip. Chains and sprockets can be pretty damn loose because they got teeth that go way up the side. So it eats up on the side of the tooth, it's got something to pull against. A belt drive's real short and shallow, so it pops out, so you have to make the belt really tight, which puts more load on everything again. So it tears everything all up. That's why 4-speed transmissions should never have a rear belt on them. Even though people try to do it all the time, and it tears them all up. Okay, so the only thing wrong with this case right now is we got that issue there we already knew about, and then we got the loose bushing hole over here, which we are going to have to see to fixing. You know, obviously it's being torn up over here. Now I might have to cut this case back a little bit right in here to get some more seal clearance, because it's obviously got too much free play in it. Here's this case.
78.
Yeah.
Just like my bike.
So it might be an early 79 case, so it's got all these fancy numbers in here, which means something to somebody. Let's see, it's a 79, it's 24, 77, 74, 80. They didn't know what year it was.
Yeah.
This is an N26, so how many, what's N? How many digits is that up? Letters?
I don't know.
9?
26? No, there's only 26. I don't know. Someone has to tell me.
It's probably the year. It's probably second month, 6th day. So N would be the year it was made. I don't know if N is 9 or 8. You have to count your digits up, or your letters. Alright, so that's how that's done. Well, this is the crap here. You didn't take apart this one yet for some reason.
I got sidetracked.
You got sidetracked. This has a bunch of goop in your holes. I hear you're an expert on getting that goop out.
Sure. I can do that.
Now, another way you tell it's an FX tranny is,
4th hole.
you got it.
Oh, gosh. So it was a FX the whole time.
You just now figured that out?
You were messing with me.
Damn, you are quick.
And he just put that shifter arm to make it an FL.
Yep. Which means he had a reverse shift pattern.
So you had a reverse shift pattern the whole time.
Just like my drag bike.
Just like your drag bike. And that's why that...
I have an FL shifter on my FL, but it has an FX lid on my drag bike. That's why it's reverse shifted. So I like it for drag racing. You stomp on that pig and it goes in gear. That is tight. That one's pretty tight too. I think we have to put a little heat on those. Okay, one more time. That is snug. We didn't need that, did we?
Yeah, falling out.
Yeah, these are machine screws. There's no way those Taiwan screws you get would take that kind of torque. Those are actually American-made grade 8 screws there. So
What are you doing digging through the trash again?
I was hungry. This is FL. This is FX. See, it's not dimpled. Doesn't have that lever mark in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is FL. I mean FX. FX. So only the arm has been changed. The rest of this stuff's going to be all FX, which is pretty much all the same anyway, except for the gear. Let's see, it used to be a little small crescent right there. Appears that somebody wanted it more than me. Is that you? In your pocket? Took it home with you?
I guess so.
So you got two of them and one's missing. That's why I have spares. So that's one more tool I gotta hunt down. Put it back where it came from so I don't lose it. Of course now you know where it is, so it might disappear. Oh, that thing's still tight. I stuck it right in the floor. Yep, that's still tight. Yeah, that appears to have some locking material on that. So then a serenader outside tonight?
I guess so.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Good thing you guys aren't hearing that. That was definitely not G-rated.
Yeah.
Think you ran out of beer early?
Apparently.
Or some other foreign material?
Foreign for sure.
Is that enough?
I think so.
How many are left?
0.
0? You sure?
So it looks like on my end.
You see that thing right there?
Mm-hmm.
See how it lines up with the other piece? That's how you know where it goes. Oil tank clearance. Doesn't appear to be broken. It does appear the chain has been making some love with it, but not enough to damage it too much. If you're hitting on that, you got too loose of a chain. You gotta make sure you don't lose all the parts in here. One way to do that.
Ooh.
catch it with your towel. See, it's not bent very much. That means it's still got some springing action going. When they lay over the side like that, it's time to replace them. And if they're in multiple pieces, time to replace it. Oh, I found your dirty rag.
That rag's no good.
Oh, it's just getting broken in. So there's 2 more springs in here and 2 more chinguses in here to get lost. See? There's a left and a right, so don't mix them up. Not the springs, but the dowels. See, it's got 4 holes.
Mm-hmm.
FLs only have 3.
That's good. Now, do they just make a chrome cover? They do, right? Or do I have to buy the whole assembly?
V-twin had the lid separate. Just the cover piece.
Mm-hmm.
This piece here, they don't make it chrome. Unless the replacement piece comes chrome now. So we can get this piece chrome. You don't see much of it, so you can either chrome it or you can either leave it, paint it, whatever. Another gasket back here. So if you just paint this silver, it'll match the chrome lid close enough and it'll be fine. These rarely wear out unless you crash or do something stupid. Beat on them with a big hammer. Now if you're going to replace this thing, you got to take all the stuff out of here. Now this lid's broken. So
Yeah, we're replacing it with a chrome piece.
So, see how you got a little screwdriver slot over here?
Mm-hmm.
a little small screwdriver, which appears to be hidden. This one's a little bit big. So this has a screw that holds the shaft in. It's really tight. Has a titty on it, see? That's what pushes it in. Now, see how these ones here, you can get things to push on? The earlier ones, you don't have that. That came out further. Spring tension, right? You got to counteract the pressure. Appears to be good. Seal's still in there. See how this is cut away?
Yeah.
That allows it to come up past that boss. And you rotate it around. Guess we got to take these off now. Did you put your punch away? Your chisel?
Nope.
There it is. Notice how this is gold plated.
For some reason we don't know.
Cost extra to have that done.
It costs extra more to take it away. Take it off.
Somebody paid to have that done. Where's your socket?
Right over there.
That fits. See? With a spring. Don't forget the special lock. About that one.
Different size.
Looks different to me. I guess it's a 13/16. Yep. It's a neutral plug. You were gonna run neutral light, were you?
No.
Good. See how it wants to pull out now?
Yep.
There it goes. Getting the right spot, it falls right out. Now these here are piles of crap. They're really soft, they wear quite a bit. So you want to make sure that the ramps right here are not all worn off. See how they're relatively sharp coming up? And this one here is, you can see how it's not worn, it just has a flat machined into it. You can see on the camera how it's casting still in there, it's not worn away. See the pressure spot right here, see how it gets smooth? When it gets worn out, the whole thing is smooth all the way around. See how the dog was digging in right there? See a digging mark?
Mm-hmm.
So this one is still fairly good. So you gotta make sure these things aren't worn too awful bad. It's hard to wear this part here out, but you can definitely wear out these dog areas. Now when these get worn, the dog doesn't move all, the fork doesn't move all the way in gear, and it'll have a tendency to pop out of gear. That screw is sticking out. See how that screw is loose right there? See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
It's tight, but it's something ain't right. Looks like it's broken right there, see? So it's split and coming up. Kicker's moving up. You also see the old mark way down here.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing is slid way up. It's jammed in there though. I'll have to look into that a little bit when it gets cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Might be. It looks like it's tight, so if it stays tight, we can use it. But if it's got any movement at all, we're gonna have to fix it. Okay, this piece, last piece left. So you got a cotter key in there. So you gotta pull the cotter key. Where's your cotter key puller?
And your screwdriver?
Nope. You gonna bring a cotter key puller with you?
Oh no, I always use a screwdriver.
It looks like a nose picker, but different.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that.
I lost mine a long time ago, like 30 years ago.
But you found it again because
I haven't come across it. I'm still waiting to find it.
I have never used one,
I'm
so
thinking maybe I might not ever find it again. Or dice works too. If you can get a hold of it. Sharp over here. So once you get a hold of it, and you can use leverage to pull it.
that worked.
Might need a new one.
I'll spring for that part.
You can go for that much?
Yeah.
It's not going to bust the budget.
Yep.
And this here, just try to wedge them down is what I try to do. It's pretty sharp over here in that broken part. See, this one doesn't want to come off of here. It's pretty hard to get in there with a punch and a hammer. Unless you have something really long to get in there with. The next problem is you don't want to break it and collapse it. So do not hit it right where the cutter key goes. Rotate it over a little bit. Not moving. Appears to be wedged in there pretty good. Not a ton of pressure. Moved, you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that long punch you were using? There it is. That was in there pretty good. So maybe we'll make it a little bit easier to go on next time. If you lightly file these edges down, it slips in a little easier. Half of that would have been fine. The press comes in handy for a holding fixture.
Man, I see that.
You get the spring you got to deal with now. If you poke yourself in the eye with a spring, you should have had safety glasses on, or you should have had a brain. See how that got in there like that? It couldn't come out.
Mm.
So, teeth are a little rough. See how rough the teeth are?
Mm.
Definitely not heat treated like it should be. Modern stuff is pretty cheap. This was made in 11/1 and 9, January 9. So this is original to the case. So, did you figure out what N was yet?
Nope. Someone in the Google land will figure it out.
You have to go A, B, C. I get tired after that. So.
Mm.
It's either going to be 8 or 9. So that's the original one.
I have that chip.
Super glue.
Yeah, but we're gonna replace it.
Okay. Won't be original.
That's all right.
Can get over it.
Yep.
Save yourself $300 there. Of course, now you're gonna. Hopefully, how much that lid was by itself. When I think almost $200 all by itself,
Yeah.
just to cover. And I think they're out of it anyway, wasn't it? They didn't even have it.
Oh, we have to look.
I think they didn't even have it anyway. All right. So now somebody's going to have to clean all this junk up,
That is me.
including my tools. I just got done cleaning them after Jack's project. See how they're all clean right now? I had to solvent all the tools. They're all just covered in oil. So, looks like that hole is starting to strip. See, this one here is not. See how it looks like there's a heel coil coming up?
Mm-hmm.
But there's no heel coil. That bolt's stripping. So if you're going to use that bolt for something important, you better fix it. The next problem is, easy to go through, but see, somebody JB welded the inside of the case here. See how it's got JB weld right there? Stops the oil leaks. See, JB weld? See the JB weld? Over here. See how they're all JB welded up?
Mm-hmm.
It's a trick I do too. So to stop the oil leaks, they JB welded all of these up. Stops a lot of leaks. Alright, that's it for now.